Hey, it's Sebastian from SkyComp Solutions, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your audio and video devices in Webex. Great, so let's jump right into it. This is a really simple, short tutorial video, but it can be really helpful to those who don't know how to set up their audio and video devices within Webex. I'm going to show you all the ins and outs of doing that. We'll jump into our host computer here. I already have a meeting started. All you have to do is you can see my videos on both ends of the attendee and the host. So I'll jump into my video options here. All you need to do is hit that little drop down arrow and hit settings. You can also go up to audio and video in the top left-hand corner and hit camera. And this opens up the settings panel. And what you can do here is go to your speaker and microphone. You can go to your camera. You can change any setting that you want. So we're gonna, for this host computer, we're just gonna change our speaker and microphone system setup here. So all you have to do is hit this drop-down menu, select which one you want. We actually want speakers. I actually want to make sure that we're muted. So we want to make sure that we're selecting our speakers or headphones, depending on what device we have plugged in. If you plug in a headphone device, you'll actually see the headphone option come up for speakers. And then for microphone, we have the internal microphone already set, which is the system setting. So we have that set up nicely. If you plugged in an external USB device, an external USB microphone, you can easily find that. It should pick up that system. If you'd like more information about other things like USB devices and USB camera devices like webcams that you can plug in and elevate your virtual meeting, you can click the link to the video here. But for now, we're going to jump back into things over here on the audio settings. You can select to automatically adjust the volume. I don't like to do that because I like to mix my own audio levels, but we're going to select that for you. You can remove any background noise. You can, if you have a USB microphone that's plugged into your computer as a separate external microphone, if it has a mute button on it, you can actually sync Webex to be able to mute when you mute that microphone. So instead of muting on your computer, you can just hit the mute button on your mic and it should mute in Webex as well. It's a pretty nifty feature. And then we have music mode. So this is if you're doing a performance, if you're a musician, you can actually plug in a USB mixer, plug in your instrument or other device into that, and you can actually play music clearly through Webex. And that is a great feature if you're a musician or an artist that wants to share work in a virtual meeting situation. It's really great. We're going to leave that unchecked for now. And I'll show you guys the camera settings on the other system here. So we're going to go to audio video, we're going to go to camera, and right now we have selected what's called a Live Gamer Mini. And if you'd like to have more information about what the Live Gamer Mini is, you can click the link up here. I also have links below in the description. What you're seeing here is the feed from my production camera, but we can switch that to the integrated laptop camera, and that just takes a few seconds to switch around. And now we're on the laptop camera, which is way worse quality. So I'm going to switch it back to that. So if you have an external capture card or USB camera, like a webcam, you can hook that up through Webex through that drop-down menu. Now, going into a couple more advanced settings here, we can choose to automatically adjust the camera brightness. So if all of a sudden you flip on your desk lamp or something like that, your face would get super, super bright. We can automatically adjust the camera's brightness with Webex. Webex will auto do that for you. For this situation, I have a camera and lights set up in the studio space here, so we don't really need to do that, so we can leave that unchecked. If you have constant lighting and it's not really changing, you're not by a window, the sun's not going down, if you're in a room that the lighting's constant, you won't have to worry about this setting. The next thing is kind of fun. It's your virtual background. So it comes with a whole bunch of options here. One that's great is you can just blur your background. And before you even get to selecting your backgrounds, if you choose an option, you'll notice that you have to download an extra plugin that Webex will automatically find and download for you. You don't have to go to a website and find it. You just have to download that. Perfect. So now it's kind of reset your Webex meeting a little bit. And there we go, we're blurred. You can see, oh, first I have to hit apply. And then it'll show up in the actual meeting. So if we're looking back on the host screen, that's what they'll see. It actually does a really good job of following me. It's pretty cool. They have a really good tracking system in place. And then we can actually change our virtual background to anything. We can be anywhere in the world. We can actually add our own images as well, if you'd like to do that. But I'm gonna put myself in a very fancy high-rise office complex. So that was a quick tutorial on how to work with audio and video within Webex. It's a great software for virtual calls. It has lots of options and it's really customizable and recognizes almost all USB devices that I've plugged into it anyway. So if you'd like this video, if you'd like to watch more videos about Webex, you can click here. If you'd like to watch videos about Microsoft Teams, if you want to learn about that, you can click over here. And if you like what we're doing here at SkyComp and you'd like to see more, you can subscribe right here. Thanks for watching.